look at that. It's pretty cool. We haven't bought eggs in about a year. Ever since we started, since we bought egg layers and we raised them. So it's like a great thing to not have to buy anything from the grocery store. So getting closer to our food, knowing where it comes from, know what goes in it. So that's why we're doing this, right? Don't let the size of your property dictate what you can and cannot do if you have a goal, if you want to get closer to your food, right? So
we lost 2 chickens today because we came out here, we heard something, one of them croaking weird, and realized they were what looked like they had water. They didn't have any water.
And Judah just looked at it and said, oh, they had water, and then just walked away, right? Without even noticing that he hasn't moved them, hasn't gave them any water.
So we are filling up their water right now and giving them some water.
Yeah, and one was actually croaking weird because it was dying of thirst.
Yeah.
And a bunch of them is going
Note to self, don't just leave the chores to your children. You must always check. Always check. But we checked a little bit too late today. And they haven't been moved yet, so
we're gonna move them today.
One of the things that's hard about not being home all the time and, you know, working. You gotta work extra hard. You gotta pay extra attention because even, you know, 30 minutes makes a big difference. And it wasn't even hot today. It was actually quite cool today. So, sad day because we had 25 and we lost
2, and then we lost 2 more today.
Yeah. So we have what, 20?
Yes.
Out of 25. And you gotta think how much it costs to feed these animals, especially if you're feeding them organically and you're giving them their minerals. And, you know, this is the time that you're putting into them. You're moving them every day. You know, it's a lot of physical energy you're putting into them. It's a lot of time. You're stepping on my foot. And a lot of money for this expensive feed.
Let's go check
And
the pigs.
especially now that we got these red broilers, they are taking even longer to feed. They're taking even longer to grow. So, I mean, lesson learned is just a hard lesson that was learned.
let me move them before I put this in there so we can fall. Move the buggy, Judah, please. All right, so next morning, yesterday we had a busy day, right, Judah? Yeah. We went to one of our neighbors and helped them process their chickens, or part of their chickens, not part of the chickens, half their chickens. Some people just don't like being recorded, which is fine, you know, because it's weird. It's weird having a camera in your face and asking questions and stuff like that. So I didn't want to put a camera in their face if they didn't want it. So that's why we didn't do that. And then we also went to the Polizi's yesterday. We met the rest of their family because we're families with them, right? So, but this morning, it's Sunday morning, and we're gonna do chores real quick before we go to church. We made a boo-boo, right, Judah? Yeah, we forgot to make feed last night. And what I mean by making feed is we ferment our feed usually 24 hours. It helps their gut. Like, fermenting feed helps their insides. So it stops them from getting any, or it helps them from getting any, I guess, digestion problems, right? And it's good for their stomachs. It does a lot of good benefits for them. I should make a video on fermenting feed. Yeah, we should do that. But we keep all our feed here in these barrels. So we got to get some dry feed, which, again, huh?
We could just put like a little bit of water in it. So
No, we'll give them the dry feed. It's fine. But we usually make 2 buckets for our meat birds. So we do have, our meat birds have fermented feed, right? So we're going to do that. We're going to move them and go on about a day, go to church. And I got to fix a tub. A tub in a house is, we had a problem with that. So I got to fix it. So all my kids can take a bath. Because they stink. Right? You ready, Judah?
yeah.
Let's do our chores real quick. Got it?
Yep.
So yesterday was literally 100% rain. And we weren't able to get anything done. So today is kind of a rush to get what we can done. Kind of. Like I meant to get, go ahead and grab that other feed. Try to go get some more compost, but can't do that because now we're more bogged down with our normal duties around the house, around the homestead.
What?
Got it, bud? There you go. I do that old dad stuff where it's like, when I was your age, hey, sit down. When I was your age, I was lifting heavier stuff than that. Which, I mean, I was. But then again, I was a bigger kid than her. Where'd that football come from?
A football!
Where'd you find that? Oh, well, who is that?
I have no idea. Sal got his football. This isn't Sal.
You think that's Johnny's?
Johnny has a different
We're getting weird stuff. Okay, well, we just found a football. All right, come on. So this morning, we're gonna feed the pigs, move the chickens, feed them, feed the layers. There's a company we found that we were told about. So we normally get our feed from a company called New Country Organics.
Yeah, New Country.
And where'd all those feet come from? And so we usually buy from them. Well, there's a local company about an hour away from us, and they serve the same quality of feed. So we're gonna go check them out.
Cheaper.
Probably, yeah, but cheaper. Probably next week. So look at these fat guys. You boys hungry?
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, I'll take that as a yes. So the idea behind this is that I'm gonna let them scratch all the grass, aerate it, pretty much disturb the land because I have nothing but weeds here. Let them scratch and peck and fertilize. So hopefully by the spring, and then I'm gonna put down cardboard, more garden bed. Two younger ones are having more of a time or having a fun time chasing chickens back over here. Mom already said, don't worry about it. But kids being kids, they're still doing it. How's it being my cameraman there, Judah?
Fun.
Fun. All right. Now, is there an easier way of doing this? Absolutely. But if I did that, then it wouldn't be fun, right? Piece of that one up. So, it's Sunday night, and it's literally, I don't know if you guys can see me, but literally trying to get last minute chores done. Again, this goes with, you know, working a full-time job and trying to run a homestead at the same time. But would I change it for the world? No. Yeah, it's dark, you know, and yeah, I'm tired. We had a full day. We had church. I had to run to the dump and try to fix a bathtub that I'm about to give up on. So yeah. Okay, see me. You see me now? Yeah, you can see me now. Yeah, just trying to get stuff done, you know, and we just don't have enough hours of daylight to get it done. See if this is good. Maybe that's better. But where we are trying to get it done. Right now, I'm trying to put feed out for tomorrow for my son till the morning, so he doesn't have to haul it all the way from the barn to the pigs or to the chickens. I moved the chickens already. As you saw earlier, we are a week late of moving our birds, and that's not good. So I went ahead and moved them. I moved them behind our garden because we have a patch of grass over there that needs to be tilled up and disturbed and kind of ventilated. And I really believe that once they do all of that and pick all the grass and fertilize the ground a little bit, cover it up, and it'll be ready for the spring maybe. But it's a good idea in my head, at least. I tried moving them without putting them in their coop first and then moving them. The plan was for them to follow the food. Well, as chickens as they are, they got distracted by grass. And yeah, it took a little bit longer than expected, but yeah, we're almost done. But until next week, I'll see you guys then.